and rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And add to the pinky. And thumb. And across the wrists. And the knuckles. And yes, once again, we are back at the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger and thumb. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And let's go on back. Switch. 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 And hinging at the waist through the legs. Switch. 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 All right, put the ball on the floor, assess how the feet feel. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot. Pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Rest down just below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and go to the other foot. Press down 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press down in 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist it away, swing the arm. And the center will do the energy grounding movement. Shifting weight from left to right and up and down. Going up on the toes and then down on the heels. The shift. Hands expanding. And then let's just take some forward steps. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Lap the opposite heel. And then slap it behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And a walk, march, or jog. So I was going to do isometrics today. I'm going to show you something else. And we'll do one low stationary squat. Want to do rapid squats? Go ahead. I'm going to run. And as you know, you could either walk or do whatever you want as long as it's safe. But I'm going to get going in 5, 4, 5 seconds in the half class. 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up. Reach up on your toes if you can. And come on down and bend back if you can. Center, lean to one side. Then the other. Back to center, lower the hands to the chest and push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back and bring the hands up. And come on down and shrug. Let's swim. And reverse with the backstroke. And then a breaststroke. Extend the arms and tap the shoulders. And then bring one shoulder across, one arm across, and push in at or above the elbow. And then the other. And push down on the first arm behind the back. And then the other. Form a Y and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulders. Bring one arm across the top of the head, cup the ear, look up, chin up, eyes looking at the ceiling. Hug gently. And then drop the chin to the collarbone and look out of the other corner towards the floor. Same thing the other way. Look it up. Chin up. And chin down. Back to center, tuck in the chin and pack like a pigeon. And then let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. And bring the feet into about hip width. Hinge at the waist, keep the spine neutral. Bend the knees slightly, come on down. Head back. Stretch the hamstrings. Yeah, come on up, bring one foot forward. Other foot behind. Push down on the heel. Stretch the calves. First, the position of the legs. And come on up and grab that stick. Gonna bring the stick behind the back. Do the toning bar routine. Parallel to the spine, moving it up and down. And then reverse the position of the hands. And repeat. And then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in bicep curls. And then keep it below the waist. Switch the position of the grip. Hands are still facing in, palms are still facing in. Bend, hinge at the waist. Find neutral. And come up. Do this 10 times. And then hinge again, stay down there and bring your elbows up past your rib cage. Come on up. And lift from the shoulders to above the head 10 times. And then bring it below the waist again and lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it around back palms facing away. Lift behind you 10 times. Reverse the grip again and do another 10. Look at the elbows, twist it ways. And then bring the stick to one side and swing behind you 10 times. Other hand. And then bring the stick to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand, or a finger or two. I'm going to go up on the toes for a second, then back on the heels for a second. And we'll do 15. That's 15 for me. All right. I'm gonna put the stick down. If you've got a strap or a band or a belt or a cloth or a towel or something, have it nearby for later. But we're going to start with the old neck press. Making two fists, putting them under the jaw. And pressing down with the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And release. Then we're going to do the low squat. You can do it over a chair, hold on to a chair, whatever you need to do. Just go as low as you feel comfortable going and hold. And we'll hold for another 20, 18, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do the leg extension curls. You can do this sitting down again if you want in a chair or on the ground. The general idea is to put one leg, ankle below the other and lift up as you're resisting. Again, you can do this sitting down in the chair if you like. And then resist the push back down. And switch the position of the feet first, so the other foot is on top, and do the same. And come on down. And then put the soles of the feet on the floor, or get on the floor if you're in the chair. And we're going to do a bridge and hold for 20 seconds. Going to come up and hold for 20, 19. Squeezing the glutes. 13, 12, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come down. Let's turn around onto all fours. Arms are under the shoulders. You can use your toes and lift your knees off the ground for about an inch and then hold for 15. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. You're doing this on your own, you can always hold longer if you'd like. We're going to get up, grab the band cloth, strap, whatever belt that you've got. Hold the fists together in the middle of the cloth and work it up and down, going up first, pulling in either direction. As you do, we go right up to the, right above the forehead, and then back down. And come over to the left hip, reverse the position of the right hand so the palm is facing up, and pull up towards the right shoulder. And then pull back down to the left hip, resisting, of course, with your right hand. Then reverse the position of the hands and go over to the right hip and pull up towards the left shoulder. And back down. And then we'll do the prayer pose and push. And 3, 2, 1, and then make those biceps pop. And finally, grab your fingers and pull in either direction. Reverse the grip and pull again. And release. All right, shake it out and do the breathing. Again, it's diaphragmatic breath in through the nose to the count of 5. And then the count of 5, release either through the nose or the mouth, whichever you feel more comfortable with. And we're going to do 6 rounds. Then rubbing the hands together. I might have been celebrating. Cultivating chi and moving chi ball. And center. Two breaths. And we're opening our hearts. Pause. Exhale, send it out. And the center with two. Bring down heavenly chi. And go down to scoop it up. And I'm still.
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome, sir.
I will
Thank you
see
for
you
being
later.
here.
I will see you later.
Okay.
Looking forward to
care.
it. Bye-bye.
And for the rest of us, I don't even have a lasket today. I'm doing the 5 Tibetans. We're going to start with 11 spins. Or 12. Two best. And we're going to go down to the floor. Hands are by the side in the traditional 5 Tibetans, and the legs are extended. And you raise the legs, come up off the ground with the head, neck, and shoulders, and go back down. But to modify, you can put your hands behind your back, over your head, support your neck if you need support there, and you can put your soles of the feet on the floor and come up like so, like so, like so. Whatever works. For those of you watching this at home. And we're going to do up and back. I'm doing the regular version. 1, And then take 2 breaths. Come around onto the knees. Hands are behind thighs. And we can just rock back if we can't do back extension, but if we can, come back and come forward. 11. Or less. If it's necessary, if you stop. And then sit down. Hands are usually by the hips. If you need to put them behind you, go ahead. Again, the regular version legs are extended, but you put soles on the floor for a modified version, if that's easy to do. We're going to do up to 11. Inverted plates. And deep breaths. Turn around. Modified version, go from tabletop to cobra. And modify down dog to up dog. Up to 11. And then come around, cross your legs. Oh, it feels right this morning. And take your breaths. We're going to rotate from the waist 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. And you can do it sitting up or bending down. 1. Reversing, and on the last row, going to stretch out and do 3 rounds of box breathing. 1 over the middle, 1 on the left knee, 1 on the right. Here we go. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 exhale, 4 hold. 5 feet over the left knee. And on the right. And come on up. Reverse the position of the legs. What was in front goes behind, or what was on top. I'm gonna do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse, and do another rounded box in the middle, left and right. And stretching out. Left. And right. And start now. Till tomorrow.